Hey guys, remember in my X-Files review, remember when I said, hey, the X-Files is boring, but it's meant to be boring just like the TV show because it's meant to build up to something awesome? Yeah, guess what? Take what I said in that video and toss it out this video because nothing interesting really happens in this one. So, The X-Files, I Want to Believe, takes place 10 years after the events of the first film, but we also see Scully and Mulder having not been working in the FBI for several years, so probably maybe 5 or 6 years. Probably. Don't quote me. Mulder is living in isolation from the FBI because he's a fugitive for that conservative operation, while Scully is a doctor and she made friends with an ill child at a hospital that she works in. And we get the story about this FBI agent who ends up mysteriously vanished, basically abducted. And you have a former priest who was also considered a child molester that claims he knows and sees things about this abduction or abductee. And the FBI goes to Mulder and Scully and see if they can help them with this. But they also their relationship kind of gets in the way of all that, and we kind of see this whole thing unfold. That plot alone, even though it's an easy plot, it sounds difficult to explain because there's a lot of not interesting parts. This movie, like I said in the intro, it's boring. Okay? And not like on the first one boring where it's boring, but it's building up to something. This is just boring. It really doesn't build up to anything. Okay? This is more of a drama than it is a mystery thriller. Okay? No wonder this movie is considered a standalone, because even though it has nothing to do with extraterrestrial and alien related, it just doesn't feel like X-Files. Yeah, you can have that little whistling thing going on. That part with George Bush where the whistling kicks in, that was awesome. That was kind of funny. I laughed at that. But, yeah, not a lot goes on in this movie. It's just a bunch of back and forth. Oh, she's over here. Okay, no, she's not. This is over there. Okay, no, it's not. But I can't see her. I can't see her. Yeah, for an hour and 50-something minutes, which is the extended cut, I believe, you're just left wondering, just staring at your watch. Okay, hurry up and end. Hurry up and end. The acting in this movie, besides from David Duchovny, Gillian Anderson, who's high as hell, Amanda Peet, and quite possibly Exhibit. Yeah, Exhibit did good in this movie. What? What? I know. A rapper that does good. I haven't seen that since Ludacris. Or Chris. I don't really call him Ludacris anymore. I call him Chris, because that's his fucking name. So, yeah. They do pretty good, and they keep the movie kind of watchable. You know? But, it's really an uphill battle between watching them trying to act in this movie and just basically trying to sit through the entire movie. Now, the movie is okay. It's not the best movie, but it could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. Trust me, I've seen worse movies. This movie couldn't got worse. Okay, but it actually ends up being decent. Hopefully, in the X-Files 3, we'll actually have more alien things, like back to where we used to be, back to the element of the X-Files, which is why it's called the X-Files in the fucking first place. Yeah, they just didn't look for abduction people. Otherwise, we would be having an X-Files movie every year about them trying to solve Amber Alerts and shit like that. But anyways, off that little tangent, the X-Files I Want to Believe is going to get a C. It's still worth a rent or a watch. it's just not worth owning. Now, of course, I bought it on DVD, and then I subsequently bought it on Blu-ray, and then combined them together to make this homemade collection, even though this cover is the legit cover from the actual collection. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about I Want to Believe down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? I can easily understand why you would hate this one. Trust me. I'm a fan of the X-Files, and sometimes I want to tear this movie a new asshole, but at the same time, I kind of think it's still watchable. So, yes, let me know. I'll catch y'all later.